Okay, sorry, I ran out of space. I had to delete. I've been deleting the videos as I go along, but they were all in my recently deleted. I had to delete them out of my recent deleted. Himalayan Healing Shilajit. Guys, it's like, what was that, like $60 a jar last month? Um, I was taking this for months and months and months and months and months. Brand new, brand new. Don't need it. Don't fucking need it. I got another jar that I don't even know where it's at, but that one's like halfway full. I stopped. I stopped like 2.5 months ago. Stopped. My intuition told me, why are you taking this? You don't need it. NAC, N-acetylcysteine. I think that was for antioxidant support. In selenium, B6, B12, just bullshit, just all bullshit. And I was taking that, I was probably taking that for like 6 months, no need. There was no need for it. No need for any of it. And I had symptoms out the ass. I was literally chasing symptoms. I was chasing symptoms. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is I'm giving you shortcuts for this shit. Look, this is perfect. If you guys are poor, if you guys are money strapped, if you don't have money, I'm trying to tell you, don't let it get you down and think that you can't heal because you can't afford supplements. The supplement industry is the biggest con ever. The supplement industry is the biggest con ever. And what makes them so diabolical is that they seem like the nice guy, right? Like, oh, it's all natural and it's good for you and it's Mother Nature and this is how it works and this is how your body works and look that we've done tests and da 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 da. Yes, but guess what? They're not telling you your body heals on its own if you quit poisoning it. Guys, it's amazing. I'm telling you, your body is so freaking amazing. You just have to trust it. You got to get rid of these programs. Let's see. Oil pulling mouthwash. Guys, I'm going to show you something. My teeth. Here's a teeth update. I've been updating my teeth for you guys. See? It's almost gone. These were black. A third of the way up, these 3 teeth were black and rotted. These are almost healed. Look, can you see that? There's just a little bit left, guys. Just a little bit left. Otherwise, my teeth are healed. I got these, but this oil puller, you got to do it for like 20 minutes. You go, and it's thick. It's thick, so fucking thick. I did that for like 2 months. I just couldn't do it anymore. And all I do was I went to a natural toothpaste. That's all I fucking did. And that's what I've been doing. That's how I heal my teeth. Quit toxifying myself and brush my teeth. Make sure I brush my teeth every day that I eat. If I don't eat and I fast, I don't brush my teeth. There's no need to. Right? It's so simple. And I'm telling you guys, I'm talking just what I've been through right now is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's so ridiculous. The nutrition industry is the biggest con ever. Besides religion, besides government, besides education, beside whatever else. Omega-3 fish oil. This was the one bottle I bought of this. One bottle. It's almost, I think I took like, there's 90 soft gels. I think I took like 2. I mean, ridiculous. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. And that was like a year and a half ago. Probably 2 years ago when I bought that. Okay. This one's important. The Ex-Candida. The green black walnut wormwood complex. Guys, these were what I first turned to when I was learning about parasites and how loaded down I was, completely loaded down with worms and parasites. And so I turned and I was doing various other things. Guys, this is just what's left over from after these couple years, 2-3 years. Like I said, the first year I didn't take it. This is literally from like 2 years ago. And I quit this stuff. because I was realizing that it was a scam, that my body was healing on its own. It just takes time, and it takes dedication to not putting poison in and getting rid of my addictions of putting poison in my face and on my body and in my skin, and getting rid of the programs of the mind. So, again, you can get rid of your parasites, guys. They've done tests. What institute is it? Damn it. I'll share it when I run across it again with you guys in my posts. But they've done tests and studies, and they have found that 20 minutes of sweating, literally 20 minutes of sweating, you get rid of more toxins, more things than you will on any of this shit. On 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks of any of this. Not just this stuff, but any of that stuff that they market and sell to you and con you into buying to force your body to get rid of something. Your body will naturally get rid of all of it. You just have to quit feeding the parasites and feeding the demons and feeding the entities and feeding the dark energies, and they will go away. Once they realize that you're not feeding them anymore and you're not a food source for them anymore, they're going to leave you alone. Okay. The last things I was on, I was taking oil of oregano, these oil of oregano tablets, and I think this was my first bag. I have another whole bag somewhere. There's another brand new bag, guys. I'm talking, guys, these things are expensive. You're talking about $30. Everything here is at least $30 to $50 a pop. And then the Shilajit, fucking $70 fucking dollars. And so I was taking this, the oil of oregano, with the zinc quercetin, because like a few months ago, I had gotten into it. The devil came along and showed and exposed that I was not only dealing with the biological parasites, but I was dealing with nanotech and the synthetic parasites. So I went down the rabbit hole on that like 6 months ago, right? And I started taking salt baths, literal salt baths. Filling up, I was buying cases of Morton's salt from Amazon and filling my bathtub up, and every night taking a half hour to 45-minute hot bath. Hot, and I hate hot fucking water. I can't stand it, never liked hot showers, none of that shit. Taking the hottest fucking baths in the world and taking this because it draws those parasites out of the synthetic parasites out of your system, right? And then the hot baths allow you to sweat it out and pull it out. And I bought a microscope. I was going to do start doing videos on that and get all into that and then show you guys. And I was going to be the big microscope fucking synthetic parasite man that exposes the truth to everybody, right? And literally 2 months ago, when I started making these videos, I immediately stopped. I think it was the first day I made these videos. The day before, I was still taking my bath. Completely stopped, 100%. I was like, this is stupid. I opened the microscope box. It was like a $200, $250 microscope, $300 microscope that I got on sale for like $200 or some shit. Ordered it in the mail from like eBay, got it in, opened the box, and something told me, wait a minute, Richard. Again, Jiminy Cricket, my soul, my subconscious, I had come so in tune. So what are you doing? So now you're gonna build the ego with synthetic parasite videos and be the microscope man and expose the Morgellons and all this shit, and then what? That's your thing now? And I was like, no, that's so against my purpose. Like, I'm not trying to fucking build my ego, first of all. And then second of all, I'm not trying to get people stuck in the fucking synthetic parasite rabbit hole. So guess what? I opened the box of that $200 microscope and I have never fucking used it. Will I use it? Maybe. Maybe. Once I keep on integrating and getting, maybe. I don't know. But have I consciously, now that it's in the forefront of my mind, why I ordered that microscope and why I was doing these things, now that was went into my conscious mind, and my conscious mind humbled itself and said, and through humiliation said, okay, I'm subservient to the subconscious. The ego bowed down and said, okay, spirit, yep, no, for proper alignment and to further strengthen my trust in myself and to be that light for people, so that when my ego's not shining through, nope, done. And I stopped immediately. This brand new bottle of turpentine, that's what I was getting ready to combine with that stuff, and then oil of oregano concentrated liquid drops. These are brand new, never owned, $30 each. And that was, like I bought that stuff like two and a half months ago. Never opened it. One of the things I told you guys right when I, it was like 9 months ago or whatever, my heart palpitations started coming back out of nowhere. It was like someone turned on a light switch, and out of nowhere, my heart palpitations started coming back. Well, guess what? At that same time, that's when I had started making my soups. And I told you my soups were from scratch. They were all from just about every ingredient except for a couple, but there was like 9 ingredients in there, and everything was raw veggies. And I just used spring water and put my raw veggies in there. No process, no box, no cans, no nothing. I did 2 times. I had canned tomatoes, whole canned tomatoes that I put in there, but otherwise it was fresh veggies, right? And that's when my heart palpitations stopped. But even when I quit back in January, when I quit making my soups, the heart palpitations continued up until I started making these videos, and they completely went away after my exorcism. And then when I found out what was going on around me, and I put up anyways, there's so much involved. It's all entangled, guys, and it's all about you putting up your energetic boundaries. And no matter how much you think somebody loves you and you're clinging to the love and validation and companionship or friendship of other people, those are the things you need to address and learn how to love and trust yourself 100%. Because until you do, you are going to be let down, failed, taken advantage of, and manipulated by everything outside of you. And then so I started drinking this stupid shit, original mushroom coffee, for my heart palpitations, right? Like 4 months ago. So I did it for like 2 months. And so this was my 2nd month, and this was my 3rd month that I had ordered, not even opened, trash, $30, right? Guys, I am telling you, if you can build it, when you start detoxing, you need to get, you don't need to do shit. Okay, keep on believing your religious programming. Keep on reading your Bible and taking it as the infallible word of God with your own interpretation, when there's thousands of different interpretations, but yours is the right one. And believe your government, believe these doctors, believe these nutritionists, believe these health experts, believe these teachers, believe these gurus. Guys, this whole journey is about building the trust in yourself. Don't even believe me? Look, the most important thing you can do for yourself is observe and experiment on your own. And I'm telling you, to quicken this process, if you go to an all-fruit diet and distilled water and cut out everything else, and then quit watching your sick-ass entertainment, pull back your fucking things, Do your affirmations, do your fascia hopping, figure out how to regulate your nervous system, start focusing. I mean, a big part of your focus should be on your nervous system, regulating your nervous system, and addressing the demons and the monsters under your bed and in the closet, referring to everything from your childhood that you haven't addressed. If you have not cried recently, and you are not crying, and you're dealing with anxiety and depression and uncontrollable rage and brain fog and all these things, you need to cry. Crying is one of the biggest gifts you can give yourself, because it's one of the best ways to move emotions out of you. And I don't know if I sorry, I keep on jumping around because it's like so much, because it's literally like you fuck yourself with all this logic, with all this desire to want to learn and knowledge seek and read and find and just know and literally the hack, the shortcut, the way to do this with the least amount of suffering, and to cut the time and cut 90% of your healing time out, and cut out all the fucking wasted money, time, attention, and energy it takes to figure all this shit out, is just to build that trust within yourself. So when you go and you start cutting all these things out, and you do these simple things, these foundational root things, and you get to just fruits and distilled water, you're going to suffer from all kinds of symptoms. Your body is going to go fucking nuts. Your mind's going to go goddamn nuts. And it's because these parasites, whether they be synthetic, biological, demonic, energy, spiritual, mind programming, all of that thing is going to fucking kick in at the same time and tap every nerve in your body and make you feel like you're going nuts. Because like I said, the detox you're going to go through is literally worse than what a heroin addict goes through coming off of heroin. That is how hard you are going to detox. And it only takes, a week for a heroin addict to completely get through their detox? It's going to take you a month, 2 months. It's going to take you 2 fucking years to completely get rid of symptoms if you are dedicated and you do this right. Because your symptoms, as you go along, if you get through the first 2 months, it's going to go like this. It's going to sort of go like this, right? And if you can get through the first 2-3 months of it, it's going to start leveling off. And then you're just going to have these times where these weird symptoms pop up. And that's when you freak out. And that's what made me get into this. That's what made me get into that. Because I'm like, oh God, I'm having another symptom. I'm doing something wrong. I'm not addressing something. Let me look it up. Oh, it's because my fucking this system isn't working. I gotta fucking take this supplement now. And no, it's just because it's your body naturally. Look, you literally did everything you possibly could to toxify, poison, and kill every fucking cell in your body and poison your brain and your emotions for fucking decades. This shit doesn't just heal overnight. There's no magic pill, guys. None of this. It's all junk. It's all keeping you separated from the end result, which is getting to being able to break all these programs and trust yourself 100%. Get your nervous system regulated. Face all your demons. Face all your childhood trauma and abuse. And I don't mean just, oh yeah, I was abused as a child. Okay, done. Ha yeah. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you think it's that fucking easy? Okay, right. Yeah, you'll be revisiting that one again over and over and over for the next fucking decades till you fucking humble your ego, humiliate yourself, and realize that, your ego's been running your ass your whole life. and we justify and excuse it. Oh my God, don't even get me started. But yeah, guys, so these are the shortcuts. It's all about getting to trust yourself and your intuition. And through this process, you're going to do not chase your symptoms. Do not chase your symptoms. I've had so many meat eaters tell me, oh, I can't, yeah, my blood type, I can't come off meat. My body relies on the animal flesh. I have to eat satanically, ritually abused and sacrificed animal flesh that's pumped full of antibiotics, vaccines, doo-doo, stress hormones, and whatever, everything else that they pump them full of. Yeah, my body needs that. Right? It's like, why? Oh, because my doctor said my B12 levels are low. And it's like, oh my God. Oh my God, we will do anything to keep ourselves stuck, wallowing in self-pity and excuses and not taking care of our shit. That ego is so devious, man. That ego is so fucking devious, buddy. Oh, but this is it. That's it. Questions, concerns, anything nuanced that I can touch on to maybe expose the light? Again, the answers really are across the board for everybody, but you know, if you're going to use those excuses like, oh, no, I have a certain blood type, I can't do that. Nope, can't do it. I heard that, I read that there's a guy who died because he thought he could get rid of his worms by himself without taking I mean, it just doesn't end. It doesn't end. Excuses don't end. And the people who are truly healing, because I'm really starting, because you know, as you clear up your energy, you attract, right? You attract that which is true and good, and like the bullshit just realizes, oh, we can't fool him, leave him alone, you know, he's a waste of our time. Oh wait, he's claimed his authority, he's set his sovereignty in stone, he's established his position, he's established his authority, he's integrated, he's aligned, and he walks in it 24/7. No, there's nothing you can do with that guy, leave him alone, it's not worth it. So then your energies start attracting everything that's good and true. And man, I'm attracting all of these testimonials and people who are actually have healed from everything across the board. And guys, I'm telling you, this is the secret. The quicker you can learn to trust yourself and your intuition and face your shit and take the physical changes and actually do physical things, these little physical things that I've been dropping on y'all, and face your childhood trauma and abuse, you will fast forward your healing. Whoo! Like that, no matter what condition you have. And I'm a living example. Go back and watch my first year of my videos. You will see I was a dead man walking. I could have relented and relinquished myself over and been in hospice, or, you know, committed myself to loony bin, or committed myself to 50 different specialists and doctors and been on 100 different types of medication and all of that. But I didn't do it. Talking to therapists, 3 different fucking therapists for fucking, instead of taking care of my own shit and facing it myself and talking with myself through it and fixing it myself. Yeah, and you're talking about, I mean, I would have had buku insurance and a lot of money. I mean, just the supplements alone doing it the natural way, right? Just that kept me slaving for, 2.5 years. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, you beautiful soul. Thank you, ego, for humbling yourself and allowing yourself to be humiliated in order to break these programmings and give your grace the allowance to make the changes necessary that you may live out your purpose according to the divine will for your higher good and the greater good of all. It's so simple, guys. It's so simple, and we are so powerful. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Nobody else will.